Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Crash Team Racing. The last video for this series that I did commentary on, I told you didn't need to watch the rest of this, and I regret that because I did not know how hard time trial would be. Let's just go into this here, so I can show you that I have a gold star and a silver star on each course. Gold star meaning I beat N Trophy, and silver star meaning I beat Oxide. So if you thought those races were a little close and if you weren't quite sure if I won, well, guess what I did. More proof of that is that I have the scrapbook unlocked here. But anyways, in this video, we are going to do our... I'm being redundant. We're going to arcade mode. Gonna do the cups. I think I'm gonna try to do all the cups in this video. Now, in order to unlock the cups on hard mode, you have to beat all the cups on medium, and in order to unlock medium, you need to beat all the cups on easy. But rather than have us do all 4 cups 3 times, I just decided I'd do easy and medium off screen, which it was hilarious playing easy mode immediately after beating all of Oxide's times, because they stood no chance. You know, I was lapping people. I was even lapping people on medium. But anyways, let's start out with the first cup, Wumpa Cup. And let's look at how much my skill has improved since those multiplayer videos. Because keep in mind, I did those multiplayer videos before even doing the single player part. I just made sure they would get uploaded afterwards. So Crash Cove here was a pretty hard one to beat Oxide's time on. The simpler the course, the harder it is to beat Oxide, because there's fewer things you can do to catch up with him. The guy legitimately has a perfect car, and you can't have a perfect car. Like, there's different characters that have different stats, but no character has perfect stats unless you're playing like the PAL version of the game, in which case Penta Penguin has perfect stats. But you have to use cheats to unlock Penta in the first place, so I'd consider that cheating if you use Penta. Also, you may have noticed that we do not have Penta unlocked anymore. That is because, as I said, you unlock him using cheats, and your cheats actually get undone whenever you turn the game off, which means I cannot have Penta Penguin permanently unlocked. But if you ever want to play as Penta Penguin, just go to the title screen, hold L1 and R1, and remember C-Swan. You want to put in the D-pad and the face buttons southeast triangle representing A, southwest triangle north. So down right triangle, down left triangle up. That is the code to get Penta Penguin. Also, did I skip through those results? Because I didn't mean to, but it's probably not a big deal if I do. Tiger Temple. This one was also a pretty difficult one. Really, most of the tracks were super difficult. This one, the trick was weaving in these tunnels here, avoiding the fire and keeping your boost up. I can't use the shortcut because I don't have an item to open it up. And when I was doing the time trials, you didn't get any items. So I was never able to use that shortcut then. I'm actually kind of surprised with how well people are keeping up with me with all of my newfound oxide ghost beating skill. But that could be partially due to the fact that I wasn't able to take that shortcut on the previous lap. Even so, though, the fact that Coco is keeping up that well is impressive. And at this point, I've gotten so good at power sliding that I kind of don't even care about the items I get anymore. Although I do care on this course because of the shortcut here. So I'm very glad I got that potion. Yeah, so I mentioned this in the video with the Spyro demo, but when you complete every cup on a difficulty, it unlocks a battle arena. So I've already unlocked 2 battle arenas off screen by playing easy and medium off screen there. And now Blizzard Bluff, the hardest track to beat Oxide on. So first of all, there's a shortcut right here. That one's not that bad though. The other 2, man. There, you can go over a little snowy hill here to get a shortcut, but this shortcut is much better. And then there's 2 places to the left where you could potentially hop over the fence if you're insane. But I'm not gonna try that here. I mean, maybe if I get... Okay, let's do it, actually. Oh, no. Well, at least I didn't smash into the wall. I just kind of lightly hit the wall. And otherwise it would have put me to a complete stop, but I was still able to move a bit. But yeah, getting over that fence post is just ridiculously hard. Okay, well I didn't make that, so I guess I get to show off this shortcut, which I never knew about. Yeah, these cups that we're doing, when you play through these cups, you play through all the tracks in the game except for Turbo Track and Oxide Station. And there's really not much to Turbo Track that I could talk about, but Oxide Station, there are some crazy shortcuts in that stage, especially if you jump to certain places and then go backwards. Because, like, there's spots that it doesn't want you to fall down to, and Aku Aku will take you away if you try to jump down to places. But if you, like, you can trick the game into thinking that you're further into the race than you are, and if you do that, then he won't pick you back up, and he'll just let you skip to places. It's really crazy. Even though I did a bunch of crazy stuff in my time trial videos, I definitely did not do I did not do everything. Now, Coco Park here, this was a ridiculously hard course to do. And I'm even playing a bit sloppy right now. And I just can't get over that hill well. But I'm still ahead of him, so it's fine by me. It'd be really nice if I got like a turbo item, because that'd make getting over this hill so much easier. As badly as I was performing that hill there, it might have almost been faster just to stay on the track. Alright, so that's one cup down. There's our final standings. And here we are. I want to know what's on Coco's laptop screen. And it let me save. Earlier it told me to put the memory card in, even though it was already in, and that kind of scared me, because last time I played this game, like before ever doing this LP, my data got corrupted last time I tried playing this. But anyways, moving on to the next cup, Crystal Cup. You see we have 3 stars on Wumpa now. A blue star for easy, gold for normal, or for medium or whatever, and a silver for hard. So now we'll move on to Crystal Cup. Oh boy, ruse tubes. This one was really difficult, but like I said, a lot of them were really difficult. One thing you've absolutely got to do to beat Oxide is this jump right here, and you gotta go between those mushrooms. Did I just get hit and have it not affect me? What just happened? I don't know, but I didn't seem to be negatively affected by it, so I'll take it. I should also be careful about placing items, because I really don't need items to stay ahead, and I could very well run into these things later. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, now that last shortcut is going to be super easy to take, because I have a turbo if I screw it up. There we go. On to Dingo Canyon. This is also like one of the hardest tracks. I think I explained this earlier, but like, I suppose this doesn't really apply to this track, but the simpler tracks are generally the harder ones to beat Oxide on, because there's not as much you can do. to keep up. Like, there's not as many strategies you can use. Yeah, I think I did already say that. But on this track, the difficult part is for a different reason entirely. Okay, that sucks. I got KC'd. But it's not gonna matter. But yeah, the difficult part in this track is trying to get through this water section without slowing down too much. If these guys beat me because I keep getting hammered with items, that's gonna be so dumb, because you see how well I've been playing. Like, I am not doing badly at all. I'm just getting hit by stuff. Oh, stupid. Ah. It was nice to get 2 masks, though. That was pretty great. The game had mercy on me after the crap that it pulled. Onto the dragon mines. Now, this one was really interesting when it came to getting the when it came to beating Oxide's ghost. Because the real trick was just getting through here fast. I'm surprised that that item knew what to do in that situation. But yeah, it wasn't just getting through here quickly, it was also making sure you don't get run over like that. Which meant that you had to get there with good timing. So there were times where you would actually get punished for playing too well, because you would get to that section at a bad time where the minecart was in your way, and it was going to run you over. But anyways, time to move on to a pretty fun stage, Sewer Speedway. We started this cup at Ruse Tubes, and now we're right back in those pipes, from tubes to pipes. Alright, one reason this course is pretty fun is because getting into the shortcut is pretty cool. And I did it. Don't even bother taking the whole shortcut, just it's faster to drop back onto the track here. And now, you want to stay on the walls here, because it makes you go super fast. Okay, and then I messed up and hit a wall, but I'm way ahead of everyone anyways, so it doesn't even matter. And even if you miss this shortcut, you don't lose a ton of time. Even though you crash into the wall, it still doesn't lose that much time. I'll drop my TNT past the finish line so that it can't hurt me. I'll just put that potion in midair, because you can do that. And we're done. With 2 of the cups at least. We're halfway there. It let me save again, hooray! Now let's get back in there. We'll do our Nitro Cup. So there's only one really big, well, I don't know how big it is, but there's really only one shortcut here in Mystery Caves. And that's right here. Going off-road there does slow you down, so you gotta do your best to hop your way through there or drift your way through there. Whatever you can to keep your speed up. And Aku Aku definitely raises my speed. You also have to know when to do your boosts, because there's a part where in the time trials I would actually cancel my power slide because I wanted to use my boost slightly later. Nice defense there. That potion is just hanging out in midair. And it wants to kill everyone.
Finding squash beauty card.
I should also note that the more filled up your boost meter is when you use the boost, the faster it goes. So that's another good strategy, is to make sure your boost meter is almost always full when you use the boost. Oh! Oh, that is bad. They're actually gonna pass me! What is this? And it's the last lap, too. Well, I can't have this. Thankfully, I got ahead of him. It looked like he got hit by something. Not sure what. Ah, Papu's Pyramid. So there's 3 tricky parts to this one. The first tricky part is getting through this pyramid without bumping any of the walls. The second part is this shortcut here. Oops, I didn't drift. I meant to power slide when I landed on that. But the third tricky part is this jump right here. Because it's pretty hard to time that. You turn too soon, you hit the wall. You turn too late, or you don't jump high enough, or if you're going too slow, then you just don't make the jump. Yeah, see there. Didn't quite make it. I apparently did good enough for them to put me over here, though. Yeah, you really want to chain together a lot of boosts because there isn't just one speed value for boost. The more boosts you get, like, it adds up. And that was just bad, but whatever. I'm miles ahead of everyone else, so it's fine. Didn't even bother using those missiles. Vortex Castle time. I just did this one not too long ago. Because I didn't do all the Oxide videos in one day. But I did do like 8 of them today. More if you count before I went to bed. Alright, I laid that TNT just in time. Oh, come on. Goodbye. Okay, good. That TNT didn't mess up my chances for that shortcut. You really gotta pay attention to where the spiders are gonna be and plan accordingly. Like there's... yeah. I knew there was no way I was gonna be able to go under that one. Is there someone right behind me? Get out of here, Tiny. There we go. Yeah, one great thing about being so far in the lead, aside from the fact that it just means you're winning, is the fact that those missiles are not gonna hit you. Nice, they put me up here on the shortcut. Get out of here, Tiny. Why are you so fast? I hear that Tiny is actually one of the best characters to do time trials with. Oh, crap. No, it looked like you were gonna get the other one. Okay. Back in the lead again. If Tiny would have beat me, I would not have been happy. Because look how far we are ahead of everyone else. I mean, you can't see it now, but there is no reason why Tiny should have been that close to me. Alright, this is one of the 3 tracks that were ridiculously easy. The others being Oxide Ride and Hot Air Skyway. Those were all pretty easy. What is up with Tiny? Why is he ahead of me? I realize this is his arena, but I honestly think there's something wrong. I think the rubber band on this... I think the rubber band AI on this game just went berserk. Because this game does have rubber band AI. And like, if you're using cheats, to give yourself infinite turbos, it will legitimately just take whatever racer is in last place and warp them to the finish line.
Squish puny cars!
So I think I'm really getting attacked by some nasty rubber band AI right now, because Tiny is going way faster than Oxide's Ghost right now. Plus I'm getting attacked by items, because Tiny's there shooting them at me. So I actually might not win on every race. Just because rubber band AI is scary. Yes! So good to actually hit people with items that don't home on. I don't care whether it's Crash Team Racing's bombs or Mario Kart's green shells, it's always amazing. Especially when you're in a situation like this where you know that the game is just, you know, doing its best to make things impossible for you. Maybe not impossible, but... I mean, hey, in some games there are occasions where rubber band AI literally makes some things impossible sometimes. Let's get an item to defend ourselves from Tiny with. Doesn't look like he hit it. Gonna want to use this turbo wisely. That seems like a good place-ish. We won! We have defeated the rubber band AI, which means it's just gonna be worse on the next track. I assume. Oh, final standings. That's right, we're done. So we conquered the rubber band AI. But we still have one more cup to go. Okay, just the Crash Cup is left. Which means it's time for Polar Pass. Now, this track has what some people consider to be the hardest shortcut in the game. And it involves jumping over the wall that was on the right back there, so that you actually land over on this bridge over here. Because that's apparently a thing you can do. And it's crazy. I definitely didn't do it in my time trial videos. I'm definitely curious to go on to speedrun.com and just look up the world record times for all the tracks and see whatever videos they have of that. See whatever crazy tricks they pull. That guy almost got me there. Very nice to jump over that wall at just such a good angle. Apparently you can like go up on the snow there too rather than taking that jump. I don't even know how that would work. I feel like I'm going so fast. I feel like, well, not anymore, but a lot of times I feel like I'm going faster than I did on my time trial videos, which I know isn't the case. It only feels that way because I'm racing slower people. But it just feels so good to go fast in this game. Alright, that was the beginning of the end there. The first track in our last cup. Now, Engine Labs, I remember having a lot of trouble with this on the Relic race. Like, the end of this track on the Relic race is really weird. Oh, and I messed that strategy up there. You want to not jump on that ramp, because apparently not jumping on that one makes you go faster. So hopefully I'll remember to do that. Or to not do that, rather. But yeah, like, there's just a ton of time crates at the end of this track on the Relic race. And, like, you actually have to turn around to get them, and since they're all right at the end, that means they don't really actually save you any time if you get them on the last lap, so you have to get all of them on the first 2 laps. Yeah, let's not jump there, just drive normally and we go way faster. Feel like this is an appropriate time to use that turbo. Man, it just keeps giving me turbos, and I'm happy about that. Because that is what helps me. That was our last run through of the Battletoads Super Turbo Tunnel. And I didn't even say it while we were going through. How sad. Okay. So this next one should be Hot Air Skyway, because they do not save Rainbow Road for last on this. They probably would have saved Oxide Station for last, but alas, it can't be. That course can't be done on multiplayer. It ran the system too hard, so we get Slide Coliseum instead, which is much more lame than Oxide Station. It's just such a generic track, you know?
Pass it on.
Like, Slide Coliseum and Turbo Tracks are the two generic tracks. They're not named after a character or after their location. They're legitimately named after game mechanics. And they just look like a normal raceway. Oops! Now there's actually a number of shortcuts on this track if you do some crazy jumps. And I didn't do any of them on my time trials.
One for the road.
Well, this is not going well. There we go. I also forgot, I discovered earlier that you can do what I just did, which is attack someone with your mask when it's not that you're using an item, but it's when you get picked back up from falling off. Now, if I would have turned around there, I could have gone up the ramp and jumped over that wall that was dividing the road in half before. And I would have landed over here. So that's a pretty good way to get ahead in this course. I've never tried that method before. It doesn't look very hard. If Coco continues to be a pain here, I might just do it. Also, when I was doing the time trial for this course, when I was on the last lap, I thought I was on the second lap. So when I finished that lap, the winning thing just popped up, and I was trying to still race, and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, I guess I won. I'm gonna keep this missile just in case Coco comes up. Yeah, you can jump straight to the finish from that ramp I went off of, too. Sounds crazy, I know, but you can do it. I think you need to use a special turbo pad, though. Like how I mentioned in Engine Labs that there's that turbo pad that you go faster if you don't jump off of it and you just drive off of it. There's another one of those here. And that allows you to make that jump. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shortcuts in this game. And time for the last course. Last course in this Let's Play. Slide Coliseum. Now something that's funny about the time trial for this one is Oxide's ghost actually crashes near the start of the final lap. Like normally Oxide's ghost plays, you know, pretty much flawlessly. But he actually crashes in this course, which is amazing. And very necessary, because I don't know if I'd be able to beat this one otherwise. Not with Crash, at the very least. Yeah, Crash is not the best character for time trial. I just chose him because he's the main character. But like characters like Tiny and Dingodile are usually considered to be pretty good for most of the courses. Thought I'd try to speed through the grass there, but it didn't exactly work out that way. Ah, who would have thought we would have a sibling rivalry on the last cup? And there we go. All done. That is Crash Team Racing. We've got our final standings. Everyone is destroyed. Poor Dingodile didn't even get a point. And our last battle arena is opened. So if we just take a moment to look here, I have got everything unlocked. I already went into time trials and showed you all the stars on all the courses. You just saw me do arcade. So we know we got all those stars there. Going back into arcade here, if we go to the single tracks, we've got all the tracks unlocked because Turbo Track is an unlockable one. Got all the characters unlocked. It doesn't look like it, but we do. See, we do. Got our scrapbook unlocked. If we go into battle mode here, got all of the arenas unlocked. Parking lot was unlocked for doing arcade, all 4 cups in arcade mode on easy. The North Bowl was unlocked for doing it on medium. And lab basement was unlocked for doing it all on hard. Yeah, I said the scrapbook. We're not gonna go to it because it's the exact same scrapbook that's at the end of the 101% ending of adventure mode, which I have done. So we are done. We have done absolutely everything there is to do in Crash Team Racing. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you for actually, I just want to go through the high scores quick here. Just want to show them on screen. Just in case you're interested. It'll also give me a way to look back on this if my memory card screws up again. But there we go. Now that is everything. So I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you for something else.